5 jobs today. House wash. We're gonna be washing, not today. Had some scheduling difficulties because we had one of our trailers go down. We're gonna be washing that house. We're gonna be washing that house, driveway. We've washed a lot of houses in this neighborhood. I think we've done that one. We've done a lot of them. So we're about to do this one. I've got enough hose here so I can just go ahead and pull it straight. I'll start on the back. We're in the shade here. A lot of oxidation. So it's always good to inform your client about what's gonna happen with the standards, and a lot of oxidation. See, normally when it's oxidized heavy like this, it's gonna dry a little odd. You're gonna have tea staining a lot, especially with this fat lip siding. It holds a lot. So these weep holes tend to drip more than on regular siding, but you can see someone took high pressure here, and so it's just good to set expectations. Just a nice light soaping. 2.3 injector, so we're pulling very little. And we're hitting the siding ever so slightly. Just letting that Kim get on there, and we'll let it sit and dwell for like 5-10 minutes, and it'll be good to rinse. I've already hit up here on these trims. You can see they're already starting to melt. They're not that dirty as it is, but it's good to get it washed every year. Maybe every 2 years. Probably this house could get away with every 3 years. That's what I told them. Hit the Generac, it's dirty. Now, especially with siding with this fat lip on it, I like to always tell homeowners those fat lips collect a lot of dirt, and the weep holes may drip a little more than normal than a regular vinyl. That's just been my experience. Certain neighborhoods are worse than others. Normally if like you're out in a field or something, but it's just good practice to tell them anyways. Now I'm rinsing this siding now. I'm back. I'm just lightly fanning it. You can tell this siding is still wet, so it hasn't dried. It's getting to the point, if I left it another 5 minutes, it may dry. So I like to just come over, wet my windows so I make sure it doesn't dry by the time I get there. And just keep on rinsing my way. Now, one thing is I'm gonna make sure that whenever I get on the other side there, I rinse that back fourth of the siding, just in case I got any chemical overspray over it. So just to remember, you know, I am done with that back side, but if I got overspray on it, I still need to hit it. See these vents here? Normally I'll soap them twice, and then I'm satisfied with however they come out after the second soap. Just because I don't want to be throwing up so much soap over and over and over and over and over on them. And normally, like I didn't rinse them right there, I'll let that sit for another couple minutes and it'll improve a little bit more. Or if I ever want to get the vents perfect, I will just brush them, which I may go back and do on these. A little bit of hot mix on a brush. Check our water level. We're at 2 bars. That's one thing we fight out here, is low water pressure, because we're only tied into one spigot. We got here with a full tank, so it's just a little bit frustrating having to wait on water everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush these. That's why I like keeping those little grenades full of hot mix, so I can put them on a brush. And so it's been about 10 seconds, just letting that eat there. That'll be gone in a minute. I'll come back and rinse it. One thing, if you're gonna put hot mix, though, you wanna rinse around it, make sure that's dripping. It's not like flash oxidizing anything, but. And it allows my water tank just a quick second to maybe put a couple more gallons in there, because we got a lot of work to do today. That's just a final walkthrough. I gotta rinse the front and then we'll be done. Look how much low we are on water. About a bar. All right, real dirty one now. We're gonna be doing inside the screened in area. No roof washing. Real dirty. I'll loop my 8. I'll probably start here. The 5 will start on the other side of that. 1 coat of soap on everything, maybe 2. Let it dwell. Actually, we were in this neighborhood last year, and I had knocked on this door and given her a door hanger. We had washed that house there. Another situation where I might bring my grenade with the hot mix just to hit these seals. They normally don't come out perfect, well, close to it, but hot mix on that will make it perfect, and then we'll be good to go. I just had 1 job call today and reschedule, so only 4, which is a good thing, honestly. We're going to be pushing to do all 5 just with the drive time in between jobs. So all right, we're about to get started. I've got all of their hose here, so we'll be dual feeding just so we can get to the next job with a full tank. All right, finishing up on this wash. We are just about out of water. The pressure is really bad here. The gasket came out pretty close to perfect. Siding came out really nice. This window had a lot of green on it. Whenever you're doing, you got windows that have really thick green algae on it, you want to just make sure that it's off. A lot of times your SH will kill it and it'll turn white, and you just may not see it because it's, you know, if it hasn't fully been removed. But back here came out really nice. Looks like giving an estimate here on both roofs, both sides, top, whole thing, and the house wash. What would you charge this at? Last one of the day. All right, all done. Something funny. I put that sign there 2 years ago. Right there. Bye.